Hello, second grade. Today we're going to be going over measurement. If you notice what I packed for you guys during the first round of me passing out things to you, it was a tape measure, right? I didn't throw it in there just for you guys to have fun with it. We're going to actually start measuring stuff. So, first things first, I want to go over a few of the tools that we're going to be using during measurement. And some of my tools that I have here might be different than what you have at home, and that's okay. So, for example, the tape measure that you have, it goes up to 30 some odd inches, right? I have a little bit of a different one here because I forgot to grab one from the school. So I have one that we would actually be using in real life, right? This is one that, probably have in a tool chest somewhere, might be hanging around the house. You can use one only if your parents are going to let you. All right, but this is my tape measure that I have right here. It's one of these ones that we usually use for measuring things around the house. All right, one of the other ones that you might be using that you probably don't have there is this right here. See if you can see it. There we go. This is our meter stick. We have a lot of these in the classroom. And the last one, and people get this confused all the time with the meter stick, is a yardstick. A yardstick is 3 feet long, so it is 36 inches in total length. Oh, there's the video. There we go. So we have a meter stick, which is a bit longer than the yardstick. So I'll actually scoot down the video so you guys can see the difference. Maybe like that. Hey, Baxter. So when they're both on the floor like this, that's what they look like. Here you got the meter stick, and the yardstick's just a little bit shorter. Again, it is only 36 inches, and this one right here is just over, and you can see it right there, just over 39 inches. So they're very similar, but they are also very different. All right, those are some of the tools that we're going to be using. And there's also a couple of terms that we need to get really familiar with. So I'm going to send myself down into the corner, and we're going to see, look what I did there. That's really cool. Hello. We're going to be looking at a few of these terms, and we're going to just quickly define them. So if you're measuring 1 foot or a couple of feet, there's the singular and the plural form of the word. It's all measured in 12 inches, right? So one of the tools that we have back in the classroom is a regular ruler, right? Which would be, there we go, 12 inches, just like that. So that would be your normal foot ruler, right? And we could line up a bunch of these if we're measuring something really long. Or we could use a tape measure, and then we can get a more accurate measurement, right? So that's one way that we can measure things. Use multiple rulers, or we can go ahead and just use our tape measure. The next word is length. So when we're talking about length, we're talking about how long something is. So we want to know how long it is. For example, I'll come back up here for you. In front of me, I've got a stack of books. Just like that, right? So the term that we just went over is length. We want to know how long something is. And if we're talking about this entire stack of books, we're talking about how long it is up here, up top. So I'll grab my tape measure. And we could probably say, and use our great second grade estimation skills and say that that's probably less than 1 foot, right? This length right here. Because we all know about how long a book is. And we can measure it. And for me, I'm getting about 8 inches. So yes, it is less than 1 foot. So that would be the length of an object, right? How long something is. All right. Let's head back over into our definitions. The next one that we have is width. And pretty easy definition for this one is that's how wide something is. So head back to my stack of books really quick. We want to know the width. It's always shorter than the length. So we did the length this way. So the width has to be this one right here. It's always the shorter side. And we know that's definitely less than 1 foot. And I can say it is 5 inches. 5 inches. All right, the last term that we need to go over is the height of something. And Again, super simple. Think about the height that you are. You guys are growing every day. And that is really just how high something is. So think top to bottom for that. Okay? And we can go back to my stack of books and we can figure out what the height is of this. Right? So the height, let me scoot down just a little bit more. There we go. So we can see the bottom of my desk would be from down here all the way up to the top. That would be the height. And again, we could probably say that this is less than 1 foot, right? So we can measure it and see how much. Looks like I'm getting close to 5 inches right there. We're pretty close to 5 inches. All right. So that is my introduction into measuring. I have a couple of examples I'm going to do really quick, and then you guys are going to be off and running on doing what you need to do. So let me bring the book over. Let's go over a couple of these problems really quick. So we're looking at box A and box B. We have a foot ruler under each of them, and it looks like box B has 2 of them lined up so that we can measure a longer object. And it wants us to use more or less in the blanks down here. So the length of box A is blank than 1 foot. So it's that singular, right? So we're only using 1 ruler. We're looking under box A. There's 1 ruler, and we're looking at the length. Is it more than 1 foot or less than 1 foot? Think about that for a minute. I think you're right. Because the box goes longer than the ruler, it must be more than 1 foot. So for A, we would be writing down more. The length of box A is more than 1 foot. All right. For box B, it's a bit longer, right? We have 2 1-foot rulers side by side so that we can measure a longer object. The length of box B is blank than 2 feet. All right. Feet, that's the plural, right? So we're thinking about multiple feet now. And let's see. So it looks like it's lined up right there on the line where it should be, starting at 0. It's lined up there again at the end of the first ruler. And then it looks like it extends a little bit farther than where the box ends. So, is it less than 2 feet or more than 2 feet? Seeing as though our second ruler is going a little bit beyond, I would say that this one is less than 2 feet. All right. So those are going to be some of your practice problems that you are doing today using more or less. And we're just going to be using our best 2nd grade estimating skills. So you're not going to actually use a ruler to go and measure a flagpole outside, but most of us could probably say a flagpole is anywhere between 15 and 20 feet high, right? It's quite a few feet. It's not 1 foot high, right? That'd be pretty small, right? So use your best estimating skills for those questions. If you have any questions at all, feel free to email me, drop me a comment, and I'll do my best to help you out. Okay. Good job, 2nd grade. Keep up the awesome work.